guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing another video for Dexter Resurrection. This one's going to be doing another discussion video for today after, of course, the Season 1 finale of Dexter Resurrection. This is one that everybody's been saying, Dan, did you catch the thing? Did you catch the thing in the files? Did you catch the thing going on? Did you catch it? Did you catch it? I was like, yes, I got it. So we want to definitely kind of emphasize this. This is a massive rumor. There is not any confirmed information of this happening, and I feel like people may say, well, Dan, it's clickbait. There's no official information for returning. No, this is just strictly me talking about the idea of Lady Vengeance, Mia, returning to the role. Now, you may say, well, wait a minute, really? Like, didn't they kill her off in Season 1? Like, wasn't she literally laying down on the ground and died? Listen, I'm going to be honest, I'm just like you guys. I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I heard about this, and I was like, nah, there's no way. And then I looked back on the episode when I rewatched it, and I was like, son of a bitch, there is something there. If you look at the files that Dexter goes through of all the killers that Leon has, they all say inactive. And on Lady Vengeance's file, on Mia's file, it says active. Which, one of two things is happening here. Either they did not update her file, which would be really weird on Leon's part because he seems to be very particular, you know what I mean? And I feel like the writers have established Leon as being very particular, right? So it would only make sense that, you know, obviously he would update that, which means only one other thing. She's alive and Prater knows it, you know what I'm saying? It's a stretch, it really is, because we saw her there. Or was that all a stage so that she could get out and get away, right? I don't know. I truly don't know. So, I don't know, man. It's a mindfuck is what it is. And I genuinely don't know what to say about it aside from, are we getting Lady Vengeance in Season 2 of Dexter Resurrection? I mean, like, that's a really, really big one right there. That's a twist for the books right there. I mean, you've already done a massive twist of all time when you kill Gemini, and then literally a few minutes later, you see his twin brother come out of the vehicle and walk out there all frickin' boss-like, you know? And it's like, what the hell is going on here? You know what I mean? So if they do this with Mia, I don't know. Now, some people have also mentioned that maybe they don't do this for Mia. Maybe they do it for her sister. Maybe she has an alive sister, right? I've heard that, you know, theory as well, too, because she talked about her sister a lot, right? She talked about, you know, protecting her sister and this, and, you know, how close she was with her. So could they return with, you know, maybe a twin sister? I would recommend the writers don't do that because you've already done that with Gemini. It would kind of feel like you're just recycling plots at that point, at least in my opinion. But again, I mean, you know, that's just one man's opinion. I think that would just feel like repeating plots if they brought a twin sister in, you know what I mean? And then Christian Ritter just plays a different character, you know? But the fact they say active on Mia herself is what tells me that Lady Vengeance could still be out there, you know what I mean? And that's insane, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I feel like Dexter in episode 5. There's a woman called Lady Vengeance or some shit. Stay calm, my ass. You gotta get here now, you know? That's the feeling I have right now. It's like, yeah, Lady Vengeance or some shit, you know? So, I don't know. I'm telling you one thing right now. If they bring her back, they're going to have to do a good job with it because I was not impressed with the way that they wrote her character in episode 5. I was a little disappointed that they went from a vigilante concept to a just straight up psycho, you know what I mean? So my guess is that in Season 2, if they were to bring her back, she would just be a full-on villain gunning it for Dexter, you know what I mean? And maybe Dexter even tells her who the hell he is, you know? I mean, the show is called Dexter Resurrection, and they are taking that title very literally. They're resurrecting a bunch of shit, you know what I mean? Whether it's old shit or it's, you know, new shit with Gemini, of course. Because, yeah, Gemini didn't get technically resurrected, but it felt like he did, you know, when the twin came out of the vehicle. It was like, okay, like, we're getting a round 2, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. We're going to get a round 2 for Mia. It's possible. I would be shocked to say that Mia returns and Prater is dead. That is not something I ever thought would happen. So, yeah, that is absolutely mental to me. I'm definitely, like, I'm intrigued with the idea, okay? And, well, on top of everything else, this is kind of another piece of the puzzle. Christian Ritter was on the Final Cuts episode this past week, right, with Molly and Jamie, you know, of course, that does the episodes, which you should check out the episode for the finale. It's really good. I checked it out about a day or two ago. And Christian Ritter kind of added on to that theory. They kind of brought up the idea that Mia could be alive. And she even said, she was like, yeah, like, I would be down to do it, whether it's alive or if it's a ghost or if it's this and that, like a hallucination type of thing, I would be down to do it. But she said, in any way, shape, or form, if Mia is back in the story, she would do it. So, are they trying to tease something? I mean, I'll say this. Mia's character, Lady Vengeance, is one that I kind of have my gripes with. I don't think they wrote her as good as they should have. But I will say, getting Christian back on the show would be amazing. I mean, I would love this, like, killing machine version of, Mia, where she's like literally like Jessica Jones. If anybody's ever seen her role as Jessica Jones on Marvel, she's like a fucking murder machine. Like, she's just insane, you know? I'd love to see something like that. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be amazing. So maybe there's still, hope for Mia's character. Hell, maybe they can even turn her character around for me a little bit. I'm curious on it. Although I'm not sure how they're gonna explain her being blue and her being on the ground. Although I guess you could add that up to that being a stunt to get her out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a possibility. It is. It's 100% a possibility. So we'll see. We'll see what kind of comes out of it. We'll see what ends up happening with this whole Lady Vengeance thing or some shit. And and I'm curious to see what they do with her, right? I am curious to see what they do with her if they bring her back. If they don't, then, this video will add up to nothing. But I'm curious to see if this has some longevity to it. Like, I'm curious to see if they actually still use her, because she's still active, right, in the Dexter community, and she's still talking about it, and that definitely raises some red flags and some suspicious flags, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we'll have to see. But anyway, that's my thoughts. Post your comments down below. Do you want Mia back? Do you want Lady Vengeance back? Or do you kind of think like, yeah, they kind of did their time with her. Let's move on. So let me know. If you're new to the channel, guys, and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for Dexter Resurrection. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist. Beat world gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.